Ciara, you're dealing with loss, you're dealing with grief, you're dealing with bereavement. It comes into every aspect of the counsellor's work, and it's a very, very broad module. We take a look at the theoretical framework for grief, bereavement and loss. We take a serious look at the reading list, and invite students to take a look at some of the theoretical frameworks, such as the work of Elizabeth Kubler-Ross, Irvin Yalom, Viktor Frankl, William Wharton. Now, within the program, we also move on then to counselling approaches. So, person-centered therapy, existentialism, existential therapy, logotherapy, and of course, one of my favorite approaches for grief, bereavement and loss is the work of Fritz Perls and Gestalt therapy. There's also time spent on spirituality and psychotherapy, and we take a serious look then at specific populations with regard to grief and loss. Children's grief, children's loss, teenagers, and of course the very important area in the module is that vast area of the whole psychology and etiology of suicide. And finally then, spirituality is a key element in grief, bereavement and loss. So as you can see, it embraces philosophy, it embraces theology, it embraces psychology. So it's a most interesting area. We have various losses in life, as Elizabeth Kubler-Ross would call it, the little deaths of life. We lose friends, there's loss in relationships, we lose our pets. There are so many examples of the little losses in life. So it's within that framework then that the teaching of this very interesting module comes about. In any good institute such as IICP, it is very important to have a number of modules on all the various programs, and it's so popular. I've been teaching grief, bereavement and loss here since about 2012, and we have a number of courses running at the same time. Students find it most interesting. It's a very interesting area, and it's a must for people, irrespective of what their preferences are and irrespective of what their favorite counseling orientation might be. And the one thing I would say is try to attend as often as possible. We are very strict about attendance here. So attendance is important. Give this everything. You have to allocate a certain amount of time to read. So you integrate some reading with the notes that you take in lectures and the notes that you received from lecturers. And one final point is you'll get a long list of reading. Pick one or two key texts. Find out what are the best texts on this particular course. And if you have some problem with structuring an essay, don't be reluctant to approach a lecturer. That's what we do. We come and we are prepared to give time to helping you to structure your work, and that's very important. Just simply ask.